And they're off. Like Emily Headley going right up straight to the front of the lead there. Going out hard. Followed by her teammate Caitlin, and there's Blake and Amber Johnson too. So those, like I said, the top four look like they're going to start off fast. It's like Headley shot out like a cannon there.
Yes.
Cool day here. Maybe she's wants to warm up fast. Yeah, it's a 3-loop course. Again, pretty flat. It's a cool day, so I'm expecting to see some very fast times. So coming around here, the first turn, you know, they're less than a minute into it. That's Emily Headley, Caitlin Campo, Bridget Blake, and Amber Johnson with Megan Murphy and Jane DeVille and McClary behind. So we got 6 girls up in front, and then cluster behind. But yeah, going around there, you see Bridget Blake starting to move up now on Headley, but and Caitlin Campo keeping up there with leaving Amber Johnson a little bit behind, but again, it's only a minute 20 into the race. It's be interesting. It looks like you know, you've got 3 Olympia girls up there in the top 5 because Megan Murphy is now 5th, and then a spread. Actually, the West Orange girls look like they've got a flock of girls back there. You know, looks like 10 through 15. There's a few of them, but I don't see the. Oh yeah, there's the 4th girl for Olympia is actually in 7th place. That's Emily Clement. About 2:13, 2:15 right now. Bridget Blake took the lead, and there's Emily behind Emily Headley, Caitlin Campo, and Amber Johnson. Those 4 again. It'll be a repeat again of last week. There's Megan Murphy in 5th from Olympia.
Go, Jaden!
West Orange, Oviedo, and then Emily Clement. There's Sierra Middleton, Olivia Pietkowski from Olympia. So we got 5 Olympia girls in already, and then there's West Orange and boom. Got it. Okay, they're coming around just short of a mile. It's about 4:10 right now. It looks like Bridget Blake has taken the lead. She's putting on pretty good surge right here. Got a real nice stride going. Amber Johnson in 2nd, and then so Dr. Phillips again 1-2, and then 3rd and 4th is Caitlin Campo and Emily Headley. So it's those 4 again. I know again Headley went out there pretty fast to start, so he must be settling down into a pace behind she and Caitlin Campo, but Bridget Blake going out hard. There's Megan Murphy from Olympia, so that's the 3rd Olympia runner in 5th place. And West Orange, Sierra Middleton, and then there's Emily Clement, the number 4 runner for Olympia. And there's the number 5 runner for Olympia, Olivia Pietkowski. So they've got team-wise, it looks like they're pretty well set. And there's Taylor Watson, their 6th girl coming up. But then could be a fight for 2nd. West Orange and Boone are both up there pretty well as the Dr. Phillips. I saw 4 go by from Dr. Phillips. I haven't seen their 5th go by yet. Oh, here comes a group of Dr. Phillips girls. Okay, they're on the far side now. They've gone. They went through that first mile in probably about 5:45. Again, Bridget Blake. I think Bridget Blake may want to make a statement today. You know, we've talked about her throughout the year and wondering, you know, when was it that she was going to actually turn it on? This may be her. Now that she's in the state series, she looks like she looks strong and comfortable running out there in front, and she's putting a lot of distance between she and 2nd place Amber Johnson, who won last week at Metro West, and actually beat Bridget by about 30 seconds last week. And 3rd is Caitlin Campo from Olympia, and 4th is Emily Headley from Olympia. So again, it's those 4, but there's a lot more distance between them this week than there was last week. Blake, Amber Johnson. She looks fairly strong. They're all running pretty good. Caitlin Campo and Emily Headley. Again, remember that this is the district meet is more of they're probably working right through this week and then working their way towards the region meet. The region meet is probably a bigger meet. That most of these girls, the top girls, know they're going to get through, so they may even be training through this meet. But there's Megan Murphy looking very strong for Olympia, and now Emily Clement. So you got 4 Olympia girls in the top 6 right now. And then there's Jane DeVille and McClary from, I'm sorry, that's Oviedo, and then Mary Jane for Sierra Milton, and then Taylor Watson, and then Olivia Pietkowski. So all 7 Olympia girls are through in the top 15.
Go get somebody.
Here they come around. They hit about the halfway point here in a little bit. Here. She's about 8.5 minutes here, and she's got about she's almost halfway. Pretty close. So she's probably going to be in the 17s, my guess. And then Amber Johnson in second, coming through in 8:45. And, she's probably going to be pushing that as well. Caitlin Campo running a very nice race for Olympia. She's usually running in the shadow of her teammate, Emily Headley, who I expect will be around here very shortly. There's Emily Headley. So she's, again, it's the top 4 are Blake and Johnson and Campo and Headley. Not necessarily. It's a little mixed up from last week where it was Johnson coming in first, Blake second, Headley third, and Campo fourth. This week we just turned them around a little bit. And then I think we're probably going to see the next 2 Olympia runners. That's Megan Murphy and Emily Flement. Emily Flement has really come from way back. She's running a strong race. She was part of the 4x800 team in the spring. And then there's Taylor Watson, and then there's Jaden DeVille and McClary from West Orange, Sierra Middleton from Dr. Phillips, and then I believe Olivia Pietkowski is the 5th. Okay, here we come around. I got one more lap to go. So this is Bridget Blake coming around in about 10 minutes and 30 seconds. And she's got, again, she's looking really strong. She's got good tempo, and she really is opening it up. I mean, she's not laying down on it at all because, again, Amber Johnson beat her by about 30 seconds last week. Amber now is behind her in second, also running a really strong race. But Blake just looks like she's got it all together today, so I don't think anybody's going to beat her, but Amber's looking very good for second. And then Caitlin Campo from Olympia, a strong Olympia team. And Caitlin's a senior this year, so this will be nice for her to get a nice run in today. She's winding down her cross-country career. And then here's the sophomore from Olympia, again, state runner-up Emily Headley from last year. And she always is always up in the mix. And so again, it's 2 Dr. Phillips, 2 Olympia. And then I expect to see a slew of the rest of the Olympia team. Mixed in there is probably going to be Jane DeVille and McClary, and then there's a Danielle Turk. I haven't mentioned Danielle Turk from Oviedo, but there's Emily Flement is in 5th right now, and then Megan Murphy from Olympia in 6th, and there's Danielle Turk from Oviedo, and I apologize for not mentioning her earlier, but she's running a real strong race as well. So she's the only thing breaking up the Dr. Phillips and Olympia juggernaut right now. There's Taylor Watson and Olivia Pietkowski. So the top 7 for Olympia have already been through. And then Sierra Middleton is the 3rd DP runner. And then we've got the rest of the field coming in. West Orange and then Boone appear to be running, for probably the next 6 or 7 slots. Okay, here comes Bridget Blake around. She's, she looks smooth and easy. She doesn't even look like she's breathing hard. Defending state champ and 3-time state champ in cross country and also in the 3200 and the 1600 in track. So So she's real strong. And then Amber Johnson, her teammate. So again, it looks like it's going to be 1-2 Dr. Phillips. Again, a repeat of the Metro West meet. And then on the team side, I think we're going to, again, I think probably the next 5 of the next 6 are probably going to be Olympia girls. So here's Caitlin Campo from Olympia in third. Again, you know, this is a real strong Olympia team. They're ranked in the top 3, I believe, and I think they're seeded third right now in the state in 4A. And then and they're led by, you know, these top 2 is Caitlin Campo and Emily Headley. So Emily Headley, again, she went out like a shot out of a cannon. And I'm sure she's thinking forward to the region and the state meet, but, you know, going to have a real nice run today. Here comes the third runner for Olympia is Emily Flement, which is kind of a surprise. She's usually been their 5th or 6th runner, so she's having a real nice run today. Emily's also a senior out of Olympia. And then breaking up the Dr. Phillips and Olympia teams is Danielle Turk from Oviedo, but then followed right behind by 3 Olympia runners, Megan Murphy, Taylor Watson, and Olivia Pietkowski. Murphy's a senior, Watson and Pietkowski are only sophomores, so they're going to have a strong team going forward. Then Sierra Middleton and Danielle Turk from, I'm sorry, that's Jaden DeVille and McClary from West Orange. Okay, here we got the winner of this race. She's got about 300 yards to go. She's at 16:50 right now, going to be a great time. Bridget Blake, the defending state champ. You know, I think this was, again, I think this was her statement today. You know, she's seen everybody, a lot of people beat her this year, but, you know, she's still on top, the defending state champ. She's going to finish in the 17 somewhere, but, you know, she's running away with this. We haven't even seen anybody. Here comes Amber. And Amber's about 17, 18. She's got a lot of distance between she and third. So, again, it's the Dr. Phillips duo taking first and second. Very nice runs by both of them. It'll be interesting to see if, I'm sure Bridget's going to break 18. Doesn't look like Amber's going to get there, but Bridget Blake right now, it looks like she's 17:44. 17:47, I believe. So very nice time for Bridget. That's her best time this year by quite a margin, I believe. Caitlin Campo coming through now. She's in third, leading that strong Olympia team. Again, Caitlin, a senior, has had a real nice career, so she's going to finish up this state series strong. But now Amber Johnson is just about getting ready to finish. She's going to be in the. She's going to break 18:30 for sure. So again, a real nice time for Amber. She's at 18:20. So, and then Emily Headley, the second Olympia runner, again this very strong Olympia team. She's got about 200 meters to go. So it's going to be Campo in third, Emily Headley in fourth. They put pretty good distance between them. You know, they're pretty well spread out all the way through. And then in fifth place again is Emily Flement coming in. Here comes Caitlin Campo. She's going to break 19, so a very nice time for her. It's 18:49. Very good time for. And then Emily Headley and Emily Flement is behind her, which is again a very nice race for Emily Flement. I don't believe she's broken 20 yet this year. And then Danielle Turk from Oviedo. And then Olivia Pietkowski and Taylor Watson. Let's watch Emily Headley, see what she's doing over there. She's going to be in the low 19s as well. She's going to be at 19:21. It's a very nice race for her. And then we had Jaden DeVille and McClary go by, and then our sixth runner from Olympia. And Emily Flement just finished in 19:35. I believe that's a record for her by quite a long shot. I think.